Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video of Max Studies. Today in this video, we will see the part 2 or the arithmetic section for the UBSI paper which is given this year. So let us go ahead and see the paper. We will also see which are the correct answer marked against the question. Let's go ahead. So if you see the question paper this time, it consisted only 10 questions of arithmetic. Also, there were no negative marking. And if you see, each question carried 2 marks, right? So you were getting 20 marks. So you are getting 20 marks. And as I have mentioned in the previous video, the difficulty level of the questions were easy to moderate. And if you see it correctly, it is not even in the level of easy, it is extremely easy. So let us go ahead and check which are the correct answers. So let us see question number 1. And first of all, let us see where question number 1 belongs to or which chapter it is from. It is from the chapter Profit and Loss, as you may very well know. So let us see. The question says a man bought an article of rupees 250 and sold for rupees 300. Find the profit percent. Interestingly, if you see my previous videos, in the first video itself, I have mentioned this question, exactly this question. So the same question was repeated. Okay, so let us see. It is saying that the cost price of the article is 250 rupees and he sold it at 300. Cool. So that means you're getting a profit of 50 rupees, right? Because he purchased it at 250 and he sold at 300. The question is telling us find the profit percent. We know the formula profit percent, which is profit divided by cost price into 100. Put the value of profit. What did we get? We got the value of profit as 50 and the cost price of the article was 250 multiplied by 100, sorry. So you solve it, but how much do you get? You get the answer as 20%. Moving to next question. So let us see question number 2. The question says, suppose the average weekly pay of 5 brothers is rupees 60 and if one of the brothers gets a pay raise of rupees 10 per week, then the new average is. Okay, we know the formula of average. It is average is equal to sum divided by number of observation. Here the number of observation is 5. Sum we do not know and average is given as 60. Okay, put these values and see what do we get. We get sum is equal to 300. Right. And the second part of the question says that rupees 10 per week is given a raise to one of the brother. So how much are you getting now? 300 plus 10, 310. And has the number of brothers changed? Has it become 6? No, it is still 5. So divide how much you are getting the average now. You are getting the average as rupees 62. Moving to next question. Next question says a man spends 35% of his income on food, 25% of the children's education, and 80% of the remaining on house rent. What percentage of this income is he left with? Firstly, let us assume that the salary of the man is rupees 100. Okay, very poor guy. So after that, he is saying that 35% of his income and 25% of his income he spends on children's education. Okay, so total how much he is spending? 35 plus 25, it is 60. So how much must be remaining with him? Out of 100%, 60% he is spending and remaining is 40%. Okay, cool. Now out of this 40%, what the question says is, and 80% of the remaining, 80% of this remaining money with him, it is 80% of it he is spending on house rent. Okay, so how much must be remaining? Out of 100%, he is spending 80% on house rent, so 20% must be remaining with him, right? So let us summarize. 100 is his income, 60% he spends on food and children's education, so 40% must be remaining, 40% here. Again, out of this remaining, he spends 80% on house rent, so 20% must be remaining on him. Solve this and you'll get the answer as 8%. Moving to next question. The next question says there are 361 doctors and nurses in a hospital. If the ratio of the doctors to the nurses is 8:11, then how many nurses are there in the hospital? So the ratio given here is 8:11, where the ratio here is representing doctor and 11 representing nurse. Okay. Now in the previous video I told you that if a ratio of such is given and a total value is given, in that case assume a common factor k in both. So how can we see about it? 8K and 11K. Let 8K be the total number of doctors and 11K be the total number of nurses. Okay, we don't know the value of K. We have to find this. So 8K plus 11K, what is the total value they gave of this? Is 361. 361. So what is the value of K? Value of K is equal to 19, right? So we know the value of K. Value of K is equal to 19. Now, what they are telling us, how many nurses are there in the hospital? We know the number of nurses in the hospital. We have initially assumed is 11K. Put this K here. How much you are getting? 209. This is the correct answer. Moving next. Let us see the next question. Next question says a certain sum of money was deposited in a bank and it became twofold in 10 years. What is the rate of simple interest? So this question itself is from simple interest. And interestingly, if you see in the previous video, I have mentioned around 9 or 10 basic chapters from where you will be getting your questions for sure. And the questions in fact came from those 10 chapters itself. And the questions, as I mentioned, were in the category of easy level. So let us see this question. The question says, I have deposited a P amount of money which after 10 years became 2P, right? So initially I have invested 10 and I'm getting interest of P. Is it not true? I have given P amount to the bank and the bank after 10 years is giving me 2P. That means another P must be the interest. Okay. Now after that foundation, let us see the formula of simple interest. Simple interest is equal to PRT by 100, where R is the rate, T is the time, and P is the principal value. So now the simple interest here we saw just now that interest is P. Money we are putting in the bank is P. Rate we have to find. Time given here is 10 years divided by 100. So cancel R is equal to 10%. Is it there in the option? Yes, it is. Moving to next. What percent is 1 minute 48 seconds or 1 hour? In such questions, do convert all the unit into 1. If you want to convert into hour, this is totally your call, but the computational burden on you will be greater, because if you can convert into hour, it will be in a fraction or in decimal. So better convert everything in seconds. So 1 minute 48 seconds, right? So we'll convert 60 plus 48 seconds. You are getting 108 seconds of 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour how many minutes are there? 60 minutes. In 1 minute how many seconds are there? 60 seconds. So solve this, and how much you are getting? You will be getting 3%. Okay. Okay, and these are in fact very easy. I will not be solving this. You solve it, try it yourself. You will get the answer as C and C here as well. See the next question. What angle does the hour hand of the clock covers in 30 minutes? Let us see the foundation first. So this is a clock. Let us divide into 4 quadrant, and this quadrant is 90 degree. We know that this is divided into 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay. Now here it is 12 in the clock, 3, 1 and 2. So if you see, this 90 has been divided in 3 parts, 1, 2, 3. So 90 divided by 3 is 30 degree. Okay, and your hour hand moves from 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. That means it moves 30 degree in 1 hour. Now let us see the minute hand. The minute hand takes total of 360 degree rotation to make the hour hand move from here to here or here to here. Okay, so what relation can we establish? 360 degree rotation of minute hand makes the hour hand go 30 degree, right? So with this relation, 1 degree of minute hand is 30 divided by 360. And what the question says? The question says 30 minutes. 30 minutes, that means suppose if your minute hand is here, in 30 minutes it will come here. So what is the degree rotation? It is degree rotation of 180 degree. So 180 degree of minute hand is equal to, I'm writing it here, okay, for convenience sake, is equal to 180. Solve this and you'll get the answer as 15 degree. So thank you so much for staying connected to my channel, and if you have any doubt or suggestion, or if you need any help with any other section of the question, you may please comment down in this video. I will pin your comment and will address your doubt in the next video. Also in the upcoming videos, we will see various question papers of MPSC, DSC, and other state exams. I hope you are liking the videos and will stay connected to the videos, and thank you so much for being a part of this channel.